Hello students, Apna Study presents you the Hindu News Bulletins for the 25th of June. Let's dive in. Before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
National News. Farm Laws, BJP's Jayant Chaudhary.
Jayant Chaudhary, policy measures can be termed reforms only if they satisfy the larger social good. He said the failure to resolve the key issues had also hurt the pride of the nation's agriculture and forestry workers. Bharatiya Kisan Union spokesperson Rakesh Tikkat said on Thursday that the farmers would find their remedy in parliament and the government would be treated in villages.
India's weak monsoon season continues.
Monsoon rainfall, 40% above normal from June 1 to 18, has reduced to a trickle over the previous week. The India Meteorological Department (IMD) calculates the monthly rainfall until June 24 to be just 26% of the normal. As of Thursday, India had received 152 mm of rainfall as against the normal 121.2 mm.
The Delhi Police Special Cell has arrested 4 students from Ladakh.
Delhi Police Special Cell has arrested 4 students from Ladakh in connection with the Israel Embassy blast case. They were arrested from Kargil and taken to Delhi on transit remand, police said. The minor improvised explosive device (IED) blast took place outside the Embassy of Israel in Lutyens Day on January 29.
COVID-19 vaccines in India.
India administered 59.1 lakh 5.91 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines until 9 p.m. on Thursday. Uttar Pradesh recorded the highest number of vaccinations, 8.2 lakh, followed by Madhya Pradesh, 7.3 lakhs. Between June 1 and 23, 37.2 live doses were administered daily in India on average.
Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Puri.
Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Puri said the work on the redevelopment of Central Vista Avenue and the construction of the new Parliament building was on schedule. Mr. Puri also shared photos of the jamun trees at the India Gate lawns and said the trees were standing tall.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's meeting on J&K.
Ghulam Nabi Azad led the party's delegation at PM Narendra Modi's meeting in J&K on Thursday. He said the party had placed 5 demands, including restoration of full statehood, holding early elections, and the return of Kashmiri Pandits. The other demand by the Congress delegation was the release of political detainees at the earliest.
Army issues tender for 1,750 futuristic infantry combat vehicles, FICVs.
The Army has issued a tender for the procurement of 1,750 futuristic infantry combat vehicles, FICVs. The FICVs would replace the Russian-origin BMP-2. The main operational tasks that would have to be performed by the FICV include destroying enemy tanks, armored personnel carriers, combat vehicles, low-flying helicopters and other ground-based weapon platforms and positions.
International news. Pro-democracy protesters take to the streets of Bangkok.
Pro-democracy protesters denied a ban on large gatherings instituted to fight a coronavirus surge that shows little sign of abating. It was their first large protest after a hiatus of about 3 months caused by the pandemic and the jailing of protest leaders. The government of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is facing criticism that it botched pandemic recovery plans.
More than 750 unmarked graves identified near former Catholic boarding school for Indigenous children in Western Canada.
More than 750 unmarked graves have been identified near a former Catholic boarding school for Indigenous children in Western Canada. It is the second such shock discovery in a month, a tribal leader says. The graves may at one time have been marked, but Catholic Church representatives removed these headstones, he says.
The president pardoned 16 political prisoners and 1 murder convict on death row.
The president pardoned 94 persons, including 16 criminals, 1 murderer, and a convicted murderer on death row. The release comes on the occasion of the Posan Poya, full moon day, marking the arrival of Buddhism to Sri Lanka. Tamil parties and human rights defenders welcomed the release of suspects arrested under the Draconian Prevention of Terrorism Act.
McAfee kills himself in a prison.
John McAfee, the creator of McAfee antivirus software, allegedly killed himself in a Spanish prison on Wednesday. His death came hours after a court ordered his extradition back to the United States, where he is wanted for tax evasion. His run-ins with governments saw him become a fugitive many times in the final years of his life. In between all the running away, he found political expression in the Libertarian Party.
Ethiopian airstrike in Tigray.
Bodies are still being pulled from the rubble and dozens of survivors are still arriving at hospitals, a doctor says. Locals say dozens of civilians were killed in an airstrike on a busy marketplace in the Tigray region. The military insisted that only combatants were targeted in the attack.
Business news. COVID-19 essentials, the National Anti-Profiteering Authority.
The National Anti-Profiteering Authority, NA, has directed GST officials across the country to ensure that the tax rate cuts notified on some COVID-19 related essentials are passed on to consumers. The GST Council had waived the indirect tax levied on two critical drugs, tocilizumab and amphotericin B.
Reliance Industries to invest 75,000 crore rupees in new energy business.
Drill aims to set up 4 large manufacturing units involving an investment of 60,000 crore rupees over 3 years in Jamnagar, Gujarat. CMD Mukesh Ambani said the 4 factories would make and fully integrate all the critical components of the new energy ecosystem.
Sports news. Indian Athletics Championships, the last chance for Indian athletes to qualify.
The 60th National Interstate Athletics Championships start here on Friday. Among those aiming for automatic qualification at the 5-day meet will be javelin thrower Anu Rani. Duty Chand and Hima Das in the 100 meters and 200 meters sprints will be the highlight.
Kane Williamson, the ICC trophy winner.
Kane Williamson said it was good to end up on the right side of a final after losing the last 250 over World Cup finals in 2015 and 2019. Williamson credited his team for sticking to its beliefs and style of cricket. Williamson made an unbeaten half-century with Ross Taylor.